Hello everybody. This is a bit of a strange, welcome everybody, Battletech fans and Battletech CCG fans and anyone that listens to my name rubbish and babble and whatever else. Fine, great, nice to have you here. This is a bit of a strange one because I am doing this completely offline, recording it. Unlike practically every other stream I do, I just do live, I don't edit it. I just record it in Twitch or use Twitch to record it, and then I slam it over to YouTube, and what you get is the complete and utter raw, unedited, unadulterated, as it happens, and this I'm recording beforehand, and for reference to this is the day after the game I played with Chester, which was the second part of the Great Refusal scenario. So in that one I played Kai, he played Vlad. I had a reasonably convincing win. I was quite happy with that, given that I'd thrown the deck together reasonably quickly earlier in the afternoon with a few of the cards that I had to pick from the ones that he described. And we played the game, and we were going to have a chat and whatever else as we do, and I cut the recording short because he wanted to do some personal stuff, so I did that. And one of the things that came up in conversation was actually varying formats and how do you like scenarios and stuff like that. And we were talking about the Singleton format. And for those of you that are not aware, the Singleton format is where you have one card of any type. So you can have one Fenris Prime, one Phantom B, one Phantom A, one Phantom C, one Phantom D, etc, 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 one mission, whatever else. The only cards that you can have more than one copy of are basic resources. And you know, it was a format that I threw out into the mix when Travis put a post up, and then he went and ran with it and has done 2 or 3 tournaments off the back of the idea. But I remember this, talking to Don Smith. Don, if you're out there, it would be great to catch up with you. I proposed to Don Smith that we played Iron Man Singleton. Okay, so that's one copy of every card in the deck, including basic resources. So Chester thought, oh my god, I'm not even sure I can do that. I need to think and cogitate, and I've got other things going on. So he's got 2 or 3 weeks to come up with something. I might even put a plan or a challenge somewhere, but he's got some time to come up with it. And I'm actually on leave at the moment, and I've got a bit of spare time. So I thought one of the things that would be interesting, and I haven't really done it, but would be to record how to build a deck from scratch. A lot of the things you've got ideas, you know, like when you did Jump Wolf, then yes, you know what the deck list is, okay, you know what the output is, you know where the deck is going, you know what to include, okay, that's quite easy, and you can talk through it and show where the synergies are. Okay, this is not the case because we started from scratch, so there's no rules here apart from one card only. Okay, so this is, he says, adjusting his chair and making a mess of things and whatever else. This is totally on the fly, so please forgive me if there's lots of pregnant pauses and things get in the way and whatever else. So, right, the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to start and play around with Lackey. I am going to get rid of the BT Tactics cards. Okay, and the next thing I want to look at are resources, because resources are going to be absolutely crazy. So as you may be aware, we are going to have one assembly. I'm going to go, where's the pink? No, I'm going to go for the yellow logistics. I'm going to go for the slightly bluer munitions, and I'm going to go for the blue munitions. No, I'm going to take that one out. I want to go for the yellowy munitions, this one. Which logistics did I pick? I picked the yellow one. Take that out and put the blue. I always get this the wrong way around. Let's put the pink munitions in. The politics, they're all pretty anemic. I'll just go for this one where there's people on it. And tactics, I'll go for the bottom one. So those are my 5 basic resources. And just give me a minute. It's quite warm in my hole, or my pit of doom. Let me get a bit of air in here. And there we open the Open the door as well and get a few bits and bobs going on. Right. So here's my 5 basic resources, and pulling these is going to be great if I can get one. The other option, obviously, is what else or where else can I get my resources from? Because remember, I've got 1 copy of assembly in the deck. So if I've got a buyout of assembly, I'm paying the buyout unless I can find another source of assembly. So what I'm going to do is, I think it's on keyword, let's go through and sort out all the resources. Okie dokie. So now we've got them. Field construction site, I'm not sure why this has come up in this order, but I'm going to pull that out because that's quite useful. I can scrap it for 3. Heavy industry, I might even put heavy industry in a deck. Specialized project team, it's a 0 cost, it's 1/7, it's durable, draw a resource. I'm going to put that in for the moment, and we'll go the other way. Think tank, definitely. Vehicle repair barn, repair 1 point of damage to each of your vehicles for a tap. 0 cost, 1 resource. I think you're going in. War funds, you're going in. Weapons depot, you're going in because you provide L and M. That's great. So I'm not sure why the filter did what it did. Let me get my ones from down the bottom. I've got my supports. Karita aligned. Am I going Karita? I don't know if I'm going Karita. Strip mining costs me 1 and 2 L. That could be quite good if I can get the free deploy effect, but it might be quite bad if I've got to pay 3 for it. I'm not sure about strip mine. I think I'm going to put it in and see what happens. Star League Proving Grounds is quite useful. It's a 2 cost and you can tap it. It's nothing. Yeah, I'm going to leave Staging Ground out because I'm not sure if I'm running Wrestlehog. Specialized Project Team, 0, draw, give me a resource, thank you. Solaris Contacts, did that go in? Oh yeah, I've got about 5 of these in here. Smoke Jag, Scrounger Cruise, Scrap. It might give me a boost, but I'm not convinced. Salvage Yard is a, if you can get out, if you can get out. Repair Facility. This is the thing I hate about Repair Facility. Let's look at this. It gives you A, but you've got to have A on the table. Do I put that in or not? It's an interesting question. I'll put it in for the moment. We'll see where we end up with. Outreach Mercenary. Yeah, with P&T. Thank you very much. Operations Advisory. Might be worth it. Nice is Davian. Mobile HQ might be worth it because it gives me tactics and it's got a logistics buyout. I'm going to put that in. Mercenary Relations Division. This is quite nice. Mercenary card from your scrap heap and put it in your hand. Tempting. I'll put it in. Master Scrounger, 1 for 1 resource, works. Marek Arms Trade, probably not. Lost Tech Cache, that probably does work. That's probably better than Heavy Industry. Jade Falcon, Improved Construction Facilities, 4 and provides L, probably worth it. Field Construction Site, Field Command Post, maybe. We'll put one in. Expert Mech Technicians. It gives you a resource, but it seems expensive. Earthworks. This is tempting if you go Lao. I don't know. I'm on 22 resources. Diamond Wheels is just a resource sink. I mean, if you can pull a Diamond Wheels off and get something big on the table, then you've probably won the game. But commentary is Steiner, so we'll forget that. Comstar Support. God, that's good. When you activate a card, choose an asset it provides. It's 1. That's gold in this format. Comes on Newsborough. Investment is the one where you each turn put an investment counter on this card. It's big and expensive. And then you've got the bank account. Tap resource plus resource. Move. Hold on a minute. Tap to get a resource. Tap it and put a deposit counter. Use that straight off. Tap it to get a resource plus another resource for each one you take off. So you can tap it this turn and get it next turn. That might be worth a look. A booty cache. Yeah, there's a lot on there. Black market. Backing of the Grand Council is clan. And I'm going to try and avoid clan. Put two construction make about 80 tons. Sure, makes all players. AMT is definitely going in. So that gets me to 25 resources, which is quite reasonable. Quite reasonable. So the other thing is, which uniques provide now? Is it? No, it's Takashi, isn't it? No, it's not him. It's not him. It's not him. It's this one. He provides politics. Asset. Right. So let's look at which ones provide assets. Doesn't contain space or blank. No. Okay, so this is a bit out of sync, but some of these guys provide assets. Okay, as the assemblies of facilities, Master Scrounger provides A. I think I've got Master Scrounger in there. Yes, I have. So that's quite useful. Earthworks provides A. Comstar High Command. Comstar High Command. It's very tempting. I think my problem is when you look at Comstar units, they all have big assembly buyouts. Your Mongoose is 3A. Look at the units. The Mongoose is 3A. The Black Knight is 3A. The Champion is 3A. Not the Centurion, the Flashman or the whatever else it is. Their units have got really big. Oh, I better save this. Big buyouts. And now, if you draw A, great. If you don't draw it, we're talking probably 3 in the whole deck. Then that's pretty tough. Let's call this Iron Man. So it comes to logistics. Sharonar Mori provides Al. God, Comstar's looking strong, isn't it? Hyperpulse Generator provides Al. Uncle Chandy provides L. Weapons Depot. What else have we got? Marek Coventry. Thomas Marek. Takashi provides politics. He provides politics, but you've got to pay the 6 politics buyout. So he's practically worth it. Whereas Uncle Chandy is 0.4p, might be worth it. 2.6p. Scrap a resource card from your hand to draw a card. Yeah, not in this game. They're going to be vital. Hyperpulse, politics for logistics. You're paying one for getting the other. Romano, yeah. Reveal the top. Reveal the top card of your opponent's stockpile. If it's a resource card, your opponent deploys it immediately. If it's not a resource card, scrap it. That seems like a really bad idea. But 0-2 politics to pay for politics. I suppose the question is, how much politics am I going to put in the deck? See, 0-2p is not bad. If you get 2 of these resources down, you can get a politics down, and that's quite good. But politics only gives you it if you've got politics to start with. Melissa is also very tempting for politics, but again, it's what politics you're going to put through, and at the moment you're going to struggle to get units on the deck. Catherine provides politics, Blood of Kerensky, Outreach Mercenary. Theo provides tactics, which is quite nice. But again, how many missions am I going to play? Sun Zhang, see, loads of Karita tactics. Nice for the Damien, Mobile HQ, Hansi, Theodore as well. So I'm not sure that there is actually any uniques that I want to try and put in here. Earthworks is the tempting one because it pays for units really quickly, and at the moment I've got 25, and they're either all generic. Or have I not got earthworks in? I'm going to put earthworks in, and the reason I'm going to put earthworks in is I'm thinking I might run a Liao deck. And what I want to do now is filter on some no, I'm not going to use, let's not use type, let's use keyword, and let's go with vehicle. Okie dokie, and we're going to go with cost, because there are some really cheap vehicles in here that are actually really quite good. So, right, 1M 233. The Bulldog is an absolute bargain. 2, it's pretty decent. So Bulldog goes in, Burke goes in, Galleon goes in, Magi's durable. What else have we got? Shrek is a bit expensive, but I might think about it. Where else is there? Where's my little... Right, I've got up to 3. Fury is not bad. It's just the artwork's horrific. Rommel is not great. Pinto, that's Comstar. Zukov, 2M. Oh, where do we go? Right. The Saladin goes in, the Bulldog goes in, the Bulldog goes in, the Yellow Jacket doesn't, Warrior doesn't. Cyrano could be fun. Cavalry, yeah, we'll put the cavalry in. So I'm not sure how many vehicles we've got. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I'll put the Lightning in, and I'll pop the Shrek in. I do like the Shrek. Zukov is going in, and I'm going to put the Demon in as well. So that should 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh, I can get another one in. I can get another one in. But it's going to be really sad, but I'm going to put the Fury in, I think. Do I want to put the Fury in? put the J. Edgar in. It's fast, it does 2. I'll pop the J. Edgar in, I think. So, now we come to mechs. And I was going to go with Leo. Okay. Because there's some decent stuff here. The Irby at 142 for 0 is actually really, really good. So we'll add an Irby. Okie dokie. The Jackal is okay. I take the Irby at 142 jump. Jackal having 0.5 as opposed to 1.4. Overheat, overheat. It's a moderate. I'll put the Jackal in. Different Irby. Tempting. I don't want to pay 3 for it though. Charger. It's free basically. Jaeger mech is good value. Vindicator. Not bad. Clint. Best damage unit if you can get him on the table. Come on. Come on. It's the 3A I hate on that. That's a bit better. Vindy Revised is great. Snakes. Would you pay 6 for it? Is where I am. And I know I'm looking at 2-cost mech, but given the lack of ALMP&T kicking around, the fact that you might pay 6 for this is pretty bad. Raven, 5 for it. Whereas you pay 5 for a Cataphract and you're thinking, yep. 3 is undercosted, 1A, 1T. Yeah, that's not bad going. We'll put those in. That's a catapult with missiles. Huron Warrior is decent, but again, would you pay 6? Would you pay 6 for it? Would you pay 6 for it? So that's going through the layers and we're getting expensive. So let's look at what we can get from everywhere else. Centurion can definitely go in. This is Pillage and Mongoose. You see what I mean about the 3A on there. Flea, Firefly, Spider, Tree Bucket. Yeah, the Tree Bucket's not bad. You're paying 3 max for a missile and overheat 2. It's not bad. Hoplite. Hermes has got 2 coming out of it. Just have a look on what else have we got. Yeah, the Hunchback is good because it doesn't matter about assets. Quick draws. Wyvern. Owens. Centurion. Might work. I'm just too conscious of buyouts here. Exterminator. Here's a great example. Okay. In this format, you're thinking a 163 for 3, the Chameleon, isn't bad. It's not going to change the world. It's not Night Sky. But it's not bad. And it jumps. And jump's really useful because if you haven't got tactics but you want to pay a mission, you can always jump. Okay. You're paying 3 for it and it's moderate. And you're thinking, that's not bad. It's not bad at all. Okay. Now, if you haven't got assembly on the table and you're paying 5 for it, you're thinking, what have I been done here? Who's ripping me off? What the hell is going on here? Yes. You know what? It's tempting. It's tempting because it'll take a hell of a battering. I'll pop the Banshee in. And then the blackjack's tempting because he's got long range 173 for 4. Yeah, we'll put the grasshopper in for sure. And there's 2 versions of that. Cyclops isn't bad at the top end. Is there anything that's straight 5? Oh, we'll have an awesome. Straight 6 for an awesome. I'm up to 57 cards. I don't think I'm going to get anything like a flashman on the table. Where's the Black Knight? Where's the Black Knight? 5 for 2A, 7 for it is expensive. So oh wow, I've got way too many. So I'll take one of those off. I'll take one of those off. That's got me down to a 55 card deck. So I have 30 units. I might trim 1 or 2. Is there anything else that I want to put in that doesn't cost a great deal? Keyword, let's try pilots. And the reason with these is that some of these generally all have tactics buyout. The natural talent doesn't. The natural talent is quite interesting because you get shitloads of initiatives off it. So I think I'm going to put a natural talent in because I don't need to pay tactics for it. Do you pay? I mean, Berserk Warrior would be nice if you hadn't got tactics in play. The trouble is there's too many tactics buyouts for these. I wanted something like a Letha where it's 1 tactics buyout, and most of these are just prohibitively high. I mean, you could put Lizzie and Tanya in play because you get both. Let's put Lizzie and Tanya in. I mean, you could say, yeah, we'll pay Solaris, but Solaris Contacts is 1 plus 40 buyout. So I'm not convinced that you're going to get any of that going off. I think I should put in a black market. And I'm up to 59 cards. Final push to finish. Okay. This could be quite ruthless now. So let's filter on type. So I've got my commands, they're all in there, and yeah, they're all in there, and I have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 units. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 units. So I think I've got 28 units, which I think might be a little too many. really wish Lucky would tell you how much we've got an emission in there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. $26. Yeah, because I did earthworks. 26 resources. 27 with final push as my one mission. Gets me to 27. My 3 pilots. Oh, they're in there, aren't they? They're actually in there. Right, let's sort them on. Let's sort them on keyword. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 vehicles. Cool. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. That puts me on 29 units. So if anything, I might be a little heavy on the units. So let's filter on the cost and let's see where my top end is. Oh, I've got 2 awesomes. So I'll get rid of normal awesome and keep... Oh well. I was going to keep the CE one, but I've got rid of it. I'm not going to add it back. I've got a... Yeah. I might drop the Banshee. I've got the 2 grasshoppers. I can't have 2 improved construction facilities. Tanya Elizabeth Demon. Demon at 3 is a little expensive. Okay, so that's Shrek, Lightning, Centurion, Hunchback, Findy, Natural Talent, Starleague Proving Grounds, Black Market Fields. So this is keywords. Clint revised. That Vindy is a bit... There's no better than that, really. I'm a little low on speed. I've got 57. So I think I want to put a little bit of utility in here. So terrain wise, desert wasteland. Everything takes 1. Easy terrain, fog shrouded moors, difficult terrain. Heavy woods or rolling hills. Heavy woods, 2 damage to the target. We'll play with that. And I think we'll play... Did that go in? We'll play a gorge. I've got 2 gorges. I probably should play a fog shrouded moors as well. Okay. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 units with jump, which seems okay. Okay. So I have a variety of units. Assembly, nothing, nothing, assembly. So This is just something. So I've got 2 that have assembly buyouts. Saladin is a munitions. Awesome is nothing. Vindicator is 1 of each. Vindicator is an assembly. Grasshopper is nothing. Clint is an assembly and a tactics. Vindicator is nothing. Irby is an assembly. Bulldog is a logistics. Cataphract is an assembly and a tactics. Jackal is an assembly and a munitions. Charger is a politics buyout, which is why that's there. Then Bulldog is a munitions. J-Edgar is a munitions and a logistics. Burke is a logistics. Demon is a logistics. Lightning is tactics and logistics. Shrek is tactics and logistics. Cavalry is tactics and logistics, but it's got a nice dash. Bulldog has got a logistics and a munitions. Galleon has got a logistics on it. Zukov has got a munitions on it. Okie dokie. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 with assembly buyouts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 with munitions buyout. 1, 2, 3, 5 with tactics. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 9 with logistics and 1 with a politics buyout. However, if we look at the assets I've got being provided, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4. I can't count repair facility. I cannot count repair facility. Did I say lost tech? Let's get rid of that filter. It doesn't provide anything. So it's master scrounger. Repair facility. Logistics, and logistics obviously, logistics, munitions, politics, tactics, and support tactics. Don't have much else that provides logistics or munitions apart from those 2. What assets provide, or what provides L? Comstar High Command, Weapons Depot, AMT, Weapons Depot, Logistics, AMT. Okie dokie. What provides M? American Trade, Weapons Depot back in Coventry. They're all Steiner. Okie dokie. What about T? So, Hansi, Theodore, comes to High Command. Nice. Searching, Outreach, Mercenary, which we've got. Mobile HQ, which we've got. And there. What else provides A? Earthworks, Master Scrounger, Repair Facility Assembly. Yep, that's going to be interesting. That's going to be interesting. My worry is obviously resource screw, because we're talking about 60 individual cards, of which I've got 3 that provide assembly, and I can't count resource repair facility because I need assembly to play it. Why am I including it? Well, if I do get to play it, it means I have got 2 assembly on the table, which makes it quite hard to resource hunt me. I have to kill both, which means I stand a decent chance of getting another unit out. A lot of my stuff is really cheap because I want to put it on the table. Resources are going to be an interesting factor in this game. It's not so much having the resource, it's having the buyouts available or having to pay the buyouts. So I've gone cheap to start with small buyouts. You know, if I've got munitions on the table, paying 2 for this isn't the end of the world. So let's save that. Let's load the deck to me, and this is one of the other things I do. Draw a card. Oh, well, Comstar support. Do you take the mulligan? Tempting. Draw a card. Put those back in the stockpile. Shuffle it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes. Have I got a basic resource? Well, that's a nice. So I go 1, tap that. So that'd be first turn. That'd be the second one. And on that, I would throw out the cavalry and sticky for 2. That's pretty obscene in this format. What would I do now? I would pay 2 for the bulldog and draw, and then assembly, and we are rocking because we can now pay for the Centurion, draw a card, Weapons Depot, Cyclops comes out, Grasshopper comes out, Saladin, Zukov, and Lost Tech Cache. Yeah. New game. Load the deck to me. Draw 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's not too shabby, really. You would go. You draw, obviously. Why do I keep drawing BMC? You play your Lost Tech just because you can. I don't need to commit to politics at this point. Draw, draw. Oh, oh, oh. You would pay. What would you do here? You would go politics, Vindy. Then you would pay tactics, Clint, for board presence, probably. Then you would play war funds for the Jackal. Draw, draw. Then you would pay war funds for assembly to put that in play. Play the Demon. Then play the J. Edgar and put Tanya out and go and get a sister. And then probably IC. Do you ICF? You probably play the Grasshopper and maybe one of your other ones. Maybe that. And then with all these mechs in the deck, I'm just about to get mech screwed. Proving Grounds. Mercenary Relations Division. Mercenary card from your scrappy. Do I actually have any mercenary cards? Is it keyword? Where's Rhonda? She's a mercenary. Where does it say mercenary? It says it in keywords. I quite like tan, but cost is just way too prohibitive. That 6 politics buyout is so maybe I cut that. Maybe I cut that. Oh, new game, deck editor, load it. Right. Not good. That's not too bad. I could start with that. Scrap for pay for that. Draw a card. Draw a card. I would tap that for an AMT. Put the egg out. Draw. Play the. Depends on the board state. Probably play the assembly and play the what's it. We have 3 for. In fact, you could. Play 3 for a demon. Put tactics out. Draw a card. That dashes. Pay for that. Bulldog does not come out. I haven't got munitions. I haven't seemed to draw that very well. Pay 1 for that, or in fact 3, 6. There we go. That works. And then you've got earthworks to put out absolutely bugger all. Should I have strip mine in here? There we go. Draw 1, play 1. Draw 2. So that comes out, and the Vindy comes out. Specialised project team and dash that. PMT. Do you pay 3 to put Tanya out? Doesn't say where she goes. To see in May. Ah, there she is. there's the munitions, there's there. I'm still not happy with the resources. I'm still not happy with the resources. Okay, I think I'm in the category of where's my brain now? It's close. I quite like it. I don't think I need strip mine. That was a dead card until I could pull something. The question is, what do I put in? I've taken 2 resources out. Jade Falcon High Command would be nice in there. But what do I put in? To cover the costs. Those are way too expensive. I need to find something to fill the gaps. I don't know what they are at the moment. I do not know what they are. Maybe field command post is worth it. Okay, it's 2, but it gives you a straight R and there's no buyout. That go in? Yes, that went in and I put too many in. It's the mercenary relations division. It's that 3p buyout that really has put me off. I think salvage yard might be worth it. 1, 2L, so the buyout's less. Taps a resource. Tap whenever. Tap resource. Whenever a mech you control is scrapped, put a salvage counter on salvage yard. Remove a number of salvage counters from salvage yards and gain resource for each counter removed. Right, that's an hour. I'm calling it there. I think I need to walk away. I need to bash my brain against something. But you can see how I generally try and put things together. The critical factor in this deck is going to be resources and availability, given that we've only got 1 of each, being complete Iron Man. Therefore, that's where I focused first and then shaped things around it. Maybe I was a bit quick to choose Lau. I think I'd had a look at this before and felt that the buyouts were acceptable. As I said, you could look at Comstar and you think, yay, there's the high command and great. But if you don't draw it, then paying 4 for a mongoose is very expensive, etc., etc. And I think that's going to be quite a factor in this game. So anyway, that's you know, that's me having a look at it, you know, trying a few draws, seeing how it worked out, tweaking a few cards accordingly. So yeah, there we are. Right, I'm going to leave that there, and as I said, I'll go away with it, come back at some point. I've got it saved, and Chester will come up with an idea or two for himself, and hopefully we'll play the game in a few weeks' time. But you can see where my thought process was, and then obviously we'll see how well that pans out in the future. But up until then I hope you are fine and look after yourself, because it's a big bad world out there.